How you doing? Good morning. How are your Friday going? You know, I'm always trying to get in the camera. You see my jacket on. That means I'm getting ready to work in the studio, but I got to eat some breakfast first. I just came on here to chat a little bit while my breakfast is cooking. You know, I'm cooking me some grits this morning with some salmon, and I got stirring up me a little egg. Let's make sure that my camera. I started the chat last night, y'all, but my phone started ringing, so I did not. I did not finish the chat, so I said I started over this morning. And I'm walking to my kitchen because you know when I walk to my kitchen, you know what time it is. I'm eating, I'm cooking. But anyway, let me get this camera down, get this pulled up where y'all see my beautiful face. Well, you know I am Team Karmelo Anthony. You know that. And Team Shador Sanders. The Lady of Elegance love those young men. I do. I really do love those young men. I'm very proud of all of them. But right now, Karmelo Anthony got himself in a mess right here. And I'll be honest with you. And I think I was honest with you before. I said the prayer. I praise God for the dream team. Now the dream team got to come out and do their work. And my understanding, they are pro bono. That means free. Well, it's free. But you know, he did have some heavy hitters that came before Russell Wilson and his team and Ben Crump and all of them got to this case. You know, 50 Cent throw his money out there. Carla B throw her money out there. Bootsy throw his money out there. And Taraji Hodges or Henderson. Anyway, the actor Taraji Hodges, the Taraji, throw their money out, her money out there to help this young man. Hello, how are you doing? And I am very excited because he got the dream team. He should have had this dream team from the beginning, but the parents did not know anything. They did not know about any criminal attorneys, my understanding, no high power attorneys, whatever. I can understand that. I can understand that. But we have a lot of content creators out there, and they are saying a lot of untruths. Now, let me get y'all straight on something here. The Lady of Elegance Collections don't believe in that. I'm not going to turn my camera on if I can't be honest with you. Now, yesterday, it was a content creator. I can't remember his name. Said that Karmelo Anthony was found innocent. Well, I should have known better because the Dream Team haven't did their job yet. They haven't even went into the appeal process yet. If y'all can't help the young man and stay self positive, don't say nothing at all. This is not a time to go in and start saying all those negative things about this young man because this young man didn't do anything wrong. I have watched this blurry tape that they put out there at all angles. I didn't see Karmelo throw a punch. I didn't see Karmelo do anything. Only thing I see him ran upstairs, looked to the left and the right, and took his butt downstairs to go get some help for himself. And he went to a coach. Now all this other rigmarole, no, I didn't see all that. I see a lot of fighting was up underneath that tent before Karmelo left. They stayed right there and showed with all this fighting. Karmelo was gone, and they was up underneath that tent fighting. So between Karmelo in that tent and these boys were fighting, Karmelo did not. This is my opinion. I'm not an attorney. I don't have no law degree. This is my opinion and my speculations. Karmelo did not puncture that boy, y'all. He did not. He did not puncture that young man. His heart wouldn't let him do that. Not when he went out and saved a child. that almost drowned was at the bottom of the pool, and he jumped in and saved him. He wouldn't do that. I'm standing on business here. He would not do that. I believe him, man. Believe him, and I believe in him. And when my heart tells me something, it's true. He would not have done that. Good morning. When you come in, please do a like and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. He would not have done that. And I am a 63-year-old woman. I don't know anything about this young man, but he's very smart. He got compassion. He got feelings for everyone. He would not have done that. His parents did not raise him like that. I know when the old saying is, when your children get away from you, you don't know what your children will do. And you don't know what who your children is hanging out with. I don't believe Karmelo Anthony know them twins. I know he probably have heard of those twins because those twins carry a bad name. Because everyone on the internet say they nothing but bullies. And they love to bully. They've been bullying ever since he was in the 4th grade, and parents were moving the children out of the school because they didn't want their children to get bullied by those twins. And I'm going to go back and say it again. The old saying is, and my father is deceased now. And if he was living, he would tell you. And you can ask any old person, older than I am, elderly person, older than I am. When you be bullies, there's 2 places you can go. The jail or the grave. The jail or the grave. And you can't walk around being bullies to nobody. Because people get scared of you when they know you coming, or you're going to attack them, or you don't know nothing about them. And y'all walk up, 2 big football players, 6'2", however tall it is, they're big boys. They don't, you think an innocent person gonna let you snatch them around? I don't think so. But in this case, Karmelo Anthony didn't have a chance. Y'all, I listened to Keisha, and she had a special guest on her show yesterday. And she said she went and looked at the video, the original video, which was 11 minutes or seconds long. She said they show Karmelo Anthony sitting on the bench, texting on his phone. He didn't even see those twins walk up. He did not see those twins and the 4 others walked up on him. He did not see that because he was busy texting on his phone. So you tell me, how did he get that tool? He did not. That's why I said no. He did not puncture that young man. I believe in my heart, and the more and more I look at this young man's picture, he did not. But y'all content creators out there, if you're going to bring a report, bring the correct report. Don't lie on this young man. He's going through enough, him and his family. Now, I listen to all the content creators out there. And I listen, and I compare. And right now, the only people bringing the correct information, Tony Vest Up, Tony Talk Vest Up, I call her Tony, Willie D, Keisha, her name is Lil Keisha, but I call her Keisha, and Freezy. Those are the 4 that's bringing the correct information besides those attorneys who's giving their opinion about the appeal process. And it was a question came over, said, do he need 6 attorneys to go to appeal process? Yes, he do. He need a team. He should have had that team before. Like I said, I'm not going to give y'all no information out here off of my channel. Because my understanding, it's a federal investigation going on. And they're watching everybody's channel. Like I said, I'm not an attorney. I speak from what? My opinion. This is my opinion. Not nobody else's opinion. My opinion. But my opinion, and I look, that boy did not stab, puncture that young man. He did not. If you listen what everybody is saying, if you listen for yourself, the brother said the other brother took his book bag. So how could he go into his book bag? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, bring the correct information. Ain't no fibs here. You don't have time for this. Don't have time. This young man is getting out permanent with a clean record. No expungement process, a clean record. He is getting out. And that's the reason why I keep asking, I keep praying for a mistrial. Because if we don't get a mistrial and they take this thing back to court, it's going to be a hot mess. Somebody else is going in that prison cell and going to wear that little ugly uniform that they put on Carmelo and look like walking around laughing about it. Somebody else on that other side is going into that jail cell. They show somebody changing clothes. Why would he change clothes in the public eye? They show somebody going into the trash can. What they were getting out the trash can. See, if any of that was Carmelo's, they'll be the first one to go to the police station and say, hey, I got evidence to show you this belongs to Carmelo and da-da-da. No. It's too much speculation that's going around. Y'all best to get yourself together. Because the FBI is watching everybody. Even a little channel like me, y'all. They're watching everybody. I don't care if you like me, you don't like me. I don't care whatever comment you put in my... It doesn't bother me. Because you know what? I don't care. All I want, Karmelo Anthony, to come home permanently free. Because he did not do this. He did not do this. Thank God for that dream team. And I'm praying for a dismissal. Like I said, I don't know anything about the law. I'm not here to sabotage nobody. I'm not here to sabotage nobody on the other side and nobody on the other side. I am being neutral with all this. And my heart goes out to that family that lost a child in all of this. But there was no murder. That was an accident. But Karmelo Anthony didn't have anything to do with that. He got out of there. Once he found a way, after them boys were snatching him around and throwing him around like a little wet dog, and choking him around the neck and hitting him in his face, and he has epilepsy, God got him out of there. And those boys still were fighting up among each other. Among each other. Like I said, somebody going to prison. But it won't be Karmelo Anthony. He's coming out of there. He's coming out. Now, I just keep those young people in prayer on the other side. They come forward and tell the truth. What happened up underneath that tent? And said Karmelo Anthony didn't have anything to do with it. And he did not. He was invited up underneath the tent because the young man he thought was his friend started all this mess. That's the way I see it. And that's the way I believe it. That young man is in a lot of trouble, y'all. His so-called friend belongs to Eddie. That young man's in a lot of trouble. Because he caused this problem. Now, did he stab the other young man? I don't think so. But he caused the problem. For them to come directly to us, to Karmelo Anthony underneath that tent. And Karmelo Anthony sitting there on his phone. I am team Karmelo Anthony. And he needs to be free. That dream team he has in place, God put him in place. Because all us prayer warriors, we are praying. And we was praying that he get somebody to help represent him. His family did an excellent job this time around to get their son out of that mess. Now the other side got to do the same thing for their own children now, because all of them had a part in that. But they put all the blame on Karmelo Anthony was not right, and they set Karmelo Anthony up. But it's okay. Karmelo Anthony coming out of that. Like I said, I don't care if you like me or you don't like me. I don't care. This is my business channel. But I talk a little bit of everything on my business channel. Can't get back on the treadmill because I hurt my back real bad at work. Until the doctor released me, and he has not released me yet. Like I said, I talk about Shedeur Sanders on my channel. And I love him because he's a football player. And I enjoy watching him play. Them last 6 games last year. Now they got some other foolishness going on over there now. So I got to wait till they get it right. So now, it's Karmelo Anthony. I am Team Karmelo Anthony. And my heart goes out to him. He got to stay focused. He got to be honest with those attorneys. Open and honest. Because those people are doing that for free. And you got a lot of people putting money out there to make sure you get out of that mess. Be open and honest with them. Tell them what happened, Karmelo. They may not have to put you on the stand, but you need to let your attorneys know what happened. Tell them the truth. Tell them what happened. You did not have, and I'm telling you, Miss Catherine said, you can quote me, I don't believe you punctured that young man. I really don't. I believe once you got a way to get out of that scuffle that they was doing with you, you ran up them stairs and you went and got help for yourself. I don't believe that. Karmelo, be honest with your team. You have a dream team. And Russell Wilson, that man does not play. And I heard a lot of attorneys say they didn't use him but for themselves when they got contempt of court. You got content creators out here that is backing you. Tony Talk Best Up is your number one support. Number one. Willie D, your number one support. Lakeisha, I call her Keisha, your number one support. The network of attorneys, they supporting you 100%. Number one. It's a football player out there, I forgot to write his name down. He is talking up for you on his channel now. Lady of Elegance Collections. I'm not going to repeat all that stuff they be saying because I may get it wrong, but I support you 100%. Don't have no money to support you, but I can support you through my channel. I'm new, I'm small, but I ain't with all that foolishness. You be honest with your attorney. You got a great team there. When Ben Crump add to the team, and he's doing some stuff on his side for free for you also, you be honest with your people. Those are the people who loves and care about you, because we fighting a race here. This is a race right here. It's not going to get easy, but you're going to get out of it. You're going to get out of it. And y'all, you know what? I got me some grits in my microwave, and I forgot I got to go and stir them up right quick, which I can do that right now while I'm still talking to you. But you're going to be home. You're going to be home. But you make sure you're honest with your dream team. Nothing changed. They're worrying about, I'm still here in the camera here because I'm one of my grades. They worrying about this race stuff. I don't get into that. I don't get into that. They ain't about hotness. I don't get into that. All I can tell you, you be honest with your team. and let the team do their job. Stop talking. People want to ask you questions that sales have. I can't talk to you no more. Can't say anything. But people there to help you, from my understanding. From my understanding, people are there to help you. I'm praying for a mistrial. And the reason why I'm praying for a mistrial, too many people's involved in this. Somebody's gonna get hurt real badly. They're gonna go to prison. Somebody's going to prison. The other side, y'all call yourself setting up the young man, but y'all, somebody from that side is going to prison. And it's gonna cost them a lot of money. And you can't. Karmelo Anthony not going back. He is done. He is out. Now, y'all need to come clean, tell the truth, and let them know that Karmelo Anthony had nothing to do with this. It was all y'all. Y'all did this. And why would you do that to a person? Why? Why would you do this to a person? So, my message is mistrial, mistrial, mistrial. No new trial. No new trial. Praying for a mistrial, Karmelo Anthony, be honest with your dream team. So those men out there to help you. Not to help nobody else. You. They didn't get it right the first time, but they're gonna get it right now. You be honest with your dream team. If you going through some mental stuff, you let your dream team know. They get the right people to you. Everybody's not against you. People out here fighting for you. But you got to be honest. You got to. If you don't remember nothing else Miss Catherine said on this channel here, now I don't know if you'll be able to get this or not, because I don't know what I'm doing for honor, really. You remember to be honest with your dream team of attorneys of 2026. And let them do their job. They are working for you now. There's some of this pressure got to come off your parents. They're working for you. And all y'all content creators that's being negative out there, y'all men, y'all need to stop. Because this is not that time. This is not that time. If you ain't got nothing good to say, or you're not out here supporting him, don't report it at all. You're doing it for views, and for subscribers, and for money, and all. Leave it alone. Yes, I need views. I need subscribers. But that's not the reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because this is a young man that I look at every day could have been my grandson. Or my son. Stop with this foolishness here. Again, my condolences goes out to the other side who lost a son. And I'm always going to say that. But I'm not calling the name on my channel. Because they don't like us over here. They don't like our color over here. And I can't support you. I can't say nothing about you. But all I can say, y'all need to come clean. And my condolences do go out to them. God left you one for a reason. But you're going to have to be open and honest. And you're going to have to go to them and tell them, that boy, that young man did not do this. And ask for a mistrial. Because a mistrial is coming. But if you don't get a mistrial and you take that mess back to court, somebody going to jail. And Karmelo Anthony is coming out of there. He's coming out anyway. But he's coming out. He's going home to his family. He's not going to look back. Y'all going. I'm praying for a mistrial because I don't want to see no young people behind bars. I don't care what color you are. I don't want to see no young people behind bars. Life is too short for all this foolishness here. Again, y'all content creators, y'all ain't got nothing nice to say about Karmelo Anthony, or you ain't got nothing to report that's positive for Karmelo Anthony, don't report it at all. Don't report it. Because I listen to all this on TV every day. I work and I listen. I don't take a whole lot of notes. I don't have time to sit down and write all that mess down, y'all. But I know who's being honest. But I know who's being honest. Now, the federal, the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, they out here. They're watching everybody channel now. Everybody. Somebody gonna get arrested behind this. Karmelo Anthony coming out. Dream team, keep doing your job. Karmelo Anthony, be honest with your dream team. Let them do their job. Because they're working round and around the clock. I'm praying that you be out by the end of next month. Might be before then. Y'all have a good morning. And I'm sorry if I messed up your morning. But no, Karmelo Anthony did not have anything to do with this. He did not puncture that young man. And he did not cause that young man his death. This is a mistrial. This is a mistrial. And there's some reason why it's a mistrial. But I'm not going to sit here and name it. I'm not going to sit here and name it. Y'all know. Yes, this is a mistrial. I'm praying for a mistrial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The Lady of Elegance collection, y'all. I got some work to do. I got to get ready to make some pearl necklace charms for my Mercedes Challenger books. And I decided on my journal that I'm gonna make my own journal. I'm just gonna bite the bullet by the ink and make my own. And I think I'm gonna start out with at least 10 or 15 and get them ready to go out. And I got some other things to do, and I'm thanking God for helping me with my rent. You know, I praise God every month for that. I just got to work on that vehicle. That's it. And once I get that vehicle straight, y'all, I'll be all right. The Lady of Elegance will be all right. And I'm going to show you a budget video that I did get to pay one bill off, and I'm going to show you how I did it. But y'all go out there and y'all have a blessed day. Hey, keep me in prayer. Well, I can stay up. Well, I can bring you some positive news on this channel. Like I said, this is my small business, and I'm working hard. But I am working on a retirement planning journal because I'm planning to retire. But this is my job. I got to have income. So I'm asking all of you who's out there, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank God I got 288 subscribers, and I'm getting closer to that 500. I just don't have enough of what you call view hours or something like that, or short hours. But thank God for what I got. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The Lady of Elegance Collection. Bye.